All right, let's power this on. Okay. What's wrong with you? Why are you not powering on? What's up, guys? Ibra here with Hurricanex, and welcome back to another Behind the Dam episode. So this week has been pretty frustrating for me. I was supposed to test out a new bare bones system from ASRock, and also test out a new cooler from Enermax. Both didn't turn out that well, so I'll talk about that shortly. So I just decided to actually make this vlog scene just discussing some of the frustrations I've been experiencing with two of those products, but also give you guys some updates as to what's sort of going around the studio, some of the upcoming projects, or kind of some of the upcoming reviews that'll be coming to the channel, and give you guys an update on my setup and my studio. So let's get into it.
The new Be Quiet Darkbase 700 packs a fully modular, spacious interior with option to invert your motherboard tray with excellent radiator support and an outstanding fan controller. It also comes with a Type-C port, RGB lighting, and a tempered glass side panel. Check it out in the description below.
All right, so first up, I want to give you guys a quick update on the LG Gram notebook. So if you watched my previous BTS episode, I did mention that my Gram notebook displayed some screen problems. So I did send back that unit, the defected unit, back to LG. They sent me back the replacement unit, and it all works out great. By the way, this is not a Ryzen PC. I just had to, so if you may recall, I just recently did a video on Ryzen mobile processors explained. And so I thought of a cool idea of probably putting one of those Ryzen stickers on this laptop and then creating a thumb out of it. And I think it turned out pretty well. So yeah, anyways, screen works great. It's all functioning just as it should, but I haven't used this notebook in a really long time. Here's why. I've been using the 9.7-inch iPad Pro as my portable, I would say, computing device, because I'm starting to use this to write my scripts, listen to music, watch YouTube videos, and that's pretty much kind of all I need in a portable form factor. This does a pretty good job. I mean, first of all, it's a 9.7-inch display, so I can easily edit scripts off of. And interestingly enough, I can use the Chrome app extension or the remote desktop control that's built inside the Chrome and control my desktop PC with my iPad, which is great. All right, so a few months back, I did a video comparing air versus liquid coolers on Socket TR4. And a lot of you guys brought up some good points as to why I didn't include AIO solutions that were dedicated towards Threadripper. Specifically, some of you brought up the fact that Enermax came out with their custom design AIO cooler, and I actually have that over here. So we did reach out to Enermax, and they happily sent over their Lick Tech. I might be... Anyways, I will be making a dedicated video on this AIO cooler, and of course add the results to my previous tests, so comparing the Noctua coolers and the ones from NZXT. But the problem is that I just can't get this to work with my system. So let me explain what I've been dealing with. All right, so here's the problem. I've installed the standoffs. Actually, installing the Enermax cooler is pretty straightforward. You install the included standoffs on the socket, and then you just mount the pump on top of it. But the problem is that the actual bracket doesn't go through the standoff. It's actually, so I have 3 of them that are already in, but it's just this one over here, the bottom right hand side, that just doesn't get in. It's just not compatible. I feel like the actual bracket is offsetted just a bit north or a bit south, so it's probably just a misalignment, or I could just be wrong. Maybe it's a motherboard incompatibility. Not really sure. I have reached out to Enermax about this, and the replacement cooler is actually on its way, so hopefully I'll be able to get it sometime next week and figure out this problem, because it's kind of frustrating. I've never experienced this with an AIO cooler before. No, I did swap the standoffs to see if that would solve the issue, but that was not the case. It was certainly the pump bracket. I tried multiple times, so I'm just waiting for the replacement cooler. Let me know if you've experienced a similar issue with this particular AIO cooler, or just any AIO coolers in general. Have you experienced incompatibility issues? Let us know in the comments down below. So this is the ASRock Des Mini GTX. It's a micro STX based desktop PC, and it comes as a bare bones kit directly from ASRock. So the user has to populate, his or her choice of CPU, RAM, and storage options. Now in terms of specs, I've loaded it with an i5 7600K, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 SODIMM memory kit, and I've also installed a 2.5-inch SSD that's actually behind the system. So you'll have to pull out the motherboard tray and populate the two SSDs over here. It connects via proprietary SATA connector, but long story short, I'm having a really tough time powering this guy. So it uses this 4-pin connector. I did plug in the included power brick and the cables and stuff, and it just doesn't power on. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I tried a few troubleshooting steps. So I checked my CPU installation, so I made sure if it was installed properly. I reset the RAM, swapped the RAM modules. I even uninstalled, or I removed the MXM GPU and I reinstalled it again. Double checked my SATA SSD as well. I also removed the front panel connector, tried jump starting it with my screwdriver. No luck, guys. And of course, there's actually, I'm not sure if there is an option to clear the CMOS on this system. So I tried everything, but I was unfortunately out of luck. So I did reach out to ASRock. I did send them an email. They are sending me a replacement unit. One of the things that interests me the most about the Des Mini GTX from ASRock is the power that it packs in such a small form factor. So the model that I have over here comes with a GTX 1060, but the user can also pick up another model that comes with a 1070 or even a 1080, and God knows how much heat that's going to output. But I'm excited to test out the replacement model, obviously, to see what kind of performance can it bring to the table when you put it against a laptop or even a desktop class PC. Just so you're aware, we actually teamed up with LG to give away a $2,000 gaming PC and one of their recent ultra-wide monitors, the 34UC89G. You can actually check out the review for that monitor right over here. And yes, the contest is international, so anyone is eligible to enter. Good luck to the contestants, and yeah, super excited to announce the winner for this contest. Next up, I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek on some of the smartphones that I have lined up to review in the upcoming months. So currently I'm testing the Pixel 2, not the XL. So this is the baby brother for the 2 XL, and I just triggered Google Assistant. The squeeze feature is interesting. I mean, it sometimes get annoying, but you obviously have the option to turn it off, but I'm just too lazy to do that. Yeah, I'll be testing the 2 or the Pixel 2 for the next little while, and then I'll be switching gears to the V30, which is again a very underrated smartphone for this year. Not a lot of people have been talking about it, but it seems like a really good option, especially for someone who's looking for a solid Android smartphone. But I'm excited to test it out. Can't give you guys my full verdict on that yet. This is the Q6 from LG. It's a budget-oriented phone, but it does feature pretty much all the essentials that you would require, like a good camera, good screen, edge-to-edge actually, and yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. Well, that pretty much concludes this Behind the Damn episode. I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to let me know your thoughts on some of the stuff that I've been dealing with, like the Enermax AIO cooler, the problems that I've been facing with that, and of course the ASRock Des Mini GTX. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's something that a lot of people might be interested in, especially for its compact nature and performance that it packs? I can't give you guys my full verdict yet because my current sample isn't powering on and I'm waiting for the replacement unit, but I'm curious to see how that performs. I'm also really excited to test out the new camera on the new Pixel 2 smartphone because it's been receiving a lot of praise online, so definitely stay tuned for the review. Also stay tuned for the review of the V30 from LG. Underrated smartphone of 2017, but I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy my time with that. But that pretty much concludes this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Ibra with Hardware Canucks. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more similar content, and we'll see you in the next one.